Test 1, 2. What it do? I'm trying to get up all up with you. Hold up. Test 1, 2. What it do? I'm trying to get up all with you. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, man? Turn my volume up. All right, there we go, man. What's good, everybody? Man, we back on it, man. We back on it, man. Back on it. All right, there go the camera right there. What's good with y'all, man? We're gonna talk about Ableton Live 11, man, today, man. Yeah, buddy. What's good with you, my dude? Mr. Wrecker, man. You tuned just in time, man. We're just gonna walk over through Ableton Live, big dog. And you know what I'm saying, check out some of these new features with me. Just got this bad boy yesterday, man. And I haven't had a chance to really play with it and stuff like that. But it looks pretty promising. And we're gonna check it out, man. We definitely gonna check it out and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and just transition. I'm not gonna be before you guys a little bit, just a little bit tonight. I'm not really gonna do anything strenuous. Just wanna, number one, keep content up so y'all can keep on watching, and then number two, you know what I'm saying, check out these new features and get acquainted with this bad boy right here, man. Cool deal. So we're gonna go ahead and transfer. So basically, looks the same. Nothing really changed with the cosmetics of it. I wish they could change something with the mixer view, you know what I'm saying? When you look at Ableton Live, you know what I'm saying, you have this view right here. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? You got that. Still, everything looks the same. You feel me? The only difference is, like I said, man, and let me just move some stuff around real quick, man. Let me go ahead and put the JCS logo here at the top for you guys. And let me put my square bottom right here, man. All right, reduce that just a little bit right there. All right, for you guys, a little bit more, y'all. Bam, right there. We're gonna cover the info box right there, man, so you guys can see me. We put the seal right here at the top. All right, cool deal, man. So yeah, so the cosmetics is still the same. I wish they can make some small minor changes to the arrangement view. And then when you talk about this view right here, make some changes with all of this shit right here, man. It looks a little bit outdated, and it's the same look that it had damn near 10 years and stuff like that. So I just wish they could change some stuff with that, man. But you know what I'm saying, other than that, you know what I'm saying, the features for it, man, it's just awesome that they added well noted features, man. And we're gonna go ahead and get into that as well. And I'm gonna do a little cheat sheet as well, man. I'm gonna pull up you know what I'm saying, all the features that they have on their website as well, man. And we're gonna talk about it and look about it and stuff like that. So like I said, everything looks the same. There's some very well noted features in here that I love, and it really is gonna help me with workflow. You know what I'm saying? Ableton Live was already, you know what I'm saying, filled with workflow and everything like that, but you know what I'm saying, they just added a lot of different things in here to enhance that workflow a little bit more and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying, there's tons of videos out there on YouTube about Ableton Live, you know what I'm saying, and what it has and everything like that, and you know what I'm saying, all that jazz right there, man. But we're really gonna, you know what I'm saying, just hunker down and just cover some of the basics. I'm just gonna show it to you guys, do a little quick demonstration to it. Do a little quick demonstration.
If you're not a producer who wants to level up your production.
Sorry about that. Do a little quick demonstration of it, just to show you guys, and you know what I'm saying, the ones that I really thought that was pretty cool with you guys as well, man. So let's go ahead and get into it right here, man. So that's the track playing in the background, kind of played around with. You know, I had to make something new in this bad boy. I couldn't resist, man. You just can't resist. When you get something new, you got to try it out, right? All right, cool deal. So the feel. All right, so the feel of the track, of the what I want to say, the feel of Ableton Live is still there. You know what I'm saying? That hasn't really went away. Stability feels like it got better. The sound engine feels like it sounds like it's crispier and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, you know what I'm saying? And the wishful thinking and everything like that, it to be the best DAW ever. But, you know what I'm saying? Everything is somewhat still the same. One feature we want to talk about, and that's the biggest one that they really been heavily advertising, is the comping feature, man. The comping feature is one of these situations where that a lot of DAWs besides Ableton Live had, you know what I'm saying, such as Studio One, you know, Pro Tools, Logic. I think even Reason had comping feature or whatnot. And so what comping does is it allows you to record in a continuous loop. And what it does is when you record one time, it'll go and get on another virtual track or a fake track, and then once you go back on that another loop, it'll create another virtual track. And so I'm gonna just do a quick demonstration, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I can, you know what I'm saying, show you guys that. So first things first, we got to track out this beat into the arrangement view. All right. Now they have some things called this follow actions situations right here. I've been trying to figure that out, but I haven't figured that part out. So when I do, you know, I'm already gonna come with a video to show you guys whatnot. But this follow actions, what it does is kind of like it, you know what I'm saying, it kind of sees what your you know, everything that you performing in this window right here, it'll go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, perform it out or whatnot. I don't know. That's why they really didn't put emphasis on that feature, but it's a new feature and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and track this bad boy out, and we'll talk about the compass stuff real quick. All right, let's go ahead. I think I messed up, y'all. I think I messed up. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. This is what we're gonna do right here. We'll go ahead and just throw that out of there right there. And what I also did notice too, they have definitely did something with the colors in Ableton Live 11.2. The colors are very, 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 very motherfucking crisp. They also have this button where shoot, hold on one second, y'all. Let me get rid of that right there. So they have this situation as well in here for us to enhance the look. Let me do that right there, and we'll copy this hook over right here and be done with it. All right, cool. If you go to options and go to preferences, all right, and see, hopefully the preferences, okay, you will see, let's see here, it's right here, the look and feel. There's a new customization for us, the look of Ableton Live. They call it grid intensity. If you were to pay attention to the lines, you can actually fade out the lines and make them not be visible, or you can have the grid lines visible, and you can change that intensity. Before, it was a default color, and sometimes it was it was hard to see, you know what I'm saying? But I'm blind, and I really don't have my glasses on right now, so this definitely helps out. I think they added I don't know what they did, but the colors are just popping in this in this version right here. It's just popping. I don't know what it is, whatnot. Maybe my vision came back, I don't know, but the color's definitely popping. So I just wanted to bring that feature out right there as well. All right, cool deal. So what we want to do is I'm gonna go ahead and add an audio track. I'm gonna talk about comping. So again, you know what I'm saying, if I was gonna record, let's say, a hook on this particular beat or whatnot, what I would have to do is you know what I'm saying, of course, get an audio track, and then what we're gonna do for comping demonstration purposes is just set up a bar loop right now. I'm going to turn that loop on. And in between this shaded area right here, this little blue shaded area right now, we're going to go ahead and do a comping situation. And y'all already know, if you've seen my past streams, there's going to be a robotic thing when I go ahead and input the audio and stuff like that. So I really can't help that because, you know, it is what it is type situation. But if we was to turn off the monitor button, it'll go away and we still have some type of alias. But, you know what I'm saying, you guys can hear me. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and I'm going to pull up a hook. I wrote a little quick hook for this video and whatnot. And let me see if I can practice this for you guys. All right, cool. I got it now. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna record this hook, and I'm gonna show you guys the comping situation. Now I'm gonna put it on loop, and I'm gonna let it loop. Okay. And if you really haven't tried comping or any other type of comping like feature in other DAWs such as Studio One, Pro Tools, and etc., you know what I'm saying, definitely dig into your DAW and really learn about it, because a lot of people use it, you know what I'm saying, especially for songwriters that really just don't have time to just stop and, you know what I'm saying, hit play, hit record, hit play, hit record, or whatnot. It's a pretty cool function. I knew about it on Pro Tools. What's going on, FG, full grown? I knew about it in Pro Tools a long time ago, but I never used it because never had, like, when you're recording rap vocals, you just really don't use that type of feature. So first time I used it was, of course, in audio school, and they really didn't even use it that much, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's just one of those situations where if you're a songwriter and you record yourself, it's a perfect situation. But we're just gonna do this for demonstration purposes, because not only it works for audio, it also works for MIDI as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a lead in, and let me do this before I do this right quick. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up auto tune real quick, because this is gonna be a singing hook, and yeah, your boy can't really sing too much, man. So we're gonna need some help there. So what I'm gonna do is find my what key I'm in. All right, we in the E minor. We in the E minor. All right, let's change it. All right, cool. We got E minor. What you really want to know? All right, cool. There we go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and lead up in here. We're gonna do this comping feature, and I'm gonna show you guys how to access it once you record it. And hopefully, I'm doing this right. This is my first time doing it, so you guys learn it with me as well. We're just gonna go over these little quick features as well. All right, so this is comping right here. We're gonna go ahead and hit the record button and get started. All right, here we go. I gotta be like a rapper, so yeah, I'm gonna pump myself up. Uh-oh, not even recording, right? Hold on a second. There we go. Let me on the track real quick. All right, here we go. One more time. Yeah. Hey. What you really wanna know? What your kid came for? Tryna be in my business. You really looking, tryna witness greatness. See, I already messed up, so this is a perfect opportunity where it's gonna repeat over again. What you really wanna know? What you came here for? Tryna be in my business. You really looking, tryna witness greatness. So I messed up again. So I'm messing up on purpose so I can show you guys that you can pick and choose which parts you want. We're gonna do that for the third time. Here we go. What you really wanna know? What you came over here for? Tryna be in my business. You really looking, tryna be a witness to greatness. What you really wanna know? What you came over here for? Tryna be up in my business. You really looking, tryna be a witness to greatness. Greatness 3 times now. What you really wanna know? What you really came for? See, I fucked up tryna. We'll do that one more time. We'll do the ending part. Greatness, greatness, greatness. I already messed up that take, but I think this is number 6. I'm doing this on purpose, okay? Audio comping. Here we go. What you really wanna know? What you came here for? Tryna be in my business. You really looking, tryna be a witness to greatness, 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 greatness. All right, cool. We're gonna stop it right there. All right, so we did 6 takes. Excuse me, then let me take this off and let me put my direct monitor on real quick. All right, there we go. And take that off right there. All right, cool. So we did 6 takes. All right. And you'll see right here on the audio track, you probably can't see it, but you'll see audio 6. All right. So that's letting me know that this the bad boy looped in 6 times. We did 6 loops, okay, of this audio take. Fucked up on like 3 of them. We had 2 good ones, I believe, or whatnot. The cool part about this is when you go to this audio track, you want to go right here where the audio track name will be. Right click on that, and then you'll see something that says show take lanes. Control Alt U for the Windows folks or whatnot. Control Alt U. But I like to just right click, hit show take lanes. Boom, there it is right there. You'll see all those takes right there. Now we're gonna zoom in right here and you'll see those takes in a larger view or whatnot. Now we can audition these takes by these little horn icons that you see in these little boxes right here on the side, underneath this damn Super Mario in the yo with the bar yo and all that other shit right there. Let me move this down so you guys can see that. All right, cool. So these are the top one right here that you see right now with the yellow is your main track, okay? And what that allow you to do is this is gonna be what's played. This is the last audio we did was the 6th take, okay? And that's gonna be your top one, and so forth and so on. This one right here is number 1, our very, very first take. Number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which is reflecting this one right here. And this is what you're seeing. So if I was to go here and let's say, for instance, double tap, excuse me, not double tap. Actually, it created another one, 7. That's when I had stopped. Okay. So this is a 7th take. So what we're going to do is just delete that take right there. All right. And we want this beginning part right here. So as you copy what you want, this is going to be in your main lane. All right. Is what Ableton Live call it, your main lane. Okay, this is the one at the top. Now let's say, for instance, we can audition this 6th take right here. All right, what you really want to know? We just hit the horn. What you came here for? Trying to be in my business. You really looking, trying to be a witness to greatness. So that was our good take right there, somewhat. All right, this is the 5th one. Now we can audition this one, and you can see this one right here. What you really wanna know? This is the one I really messed up on. What you really came for? See, I fucked up tryna. So you know what I'm saying, that one right there I messed up on, but I started out pretty good. What you really wanna know? Okay, so if I like that first bar, I can highlight that. Okay, take that off right here, and I'm gonna highlight that one. Okay, so let's highlight that one right here, and see here. Let's do this right quick. We're gonna go ahead and trim this up real quick. We don't need that, actually. We'll trim it up right here. All right, and we'll go here, and all we got to do is highlight what part we want on the take. Okay, so let's say, for instance, we was on this one. We'll highlight that part, and we'll hit enter. Boom. And what it'll do is it'll replace what this one is right here. If you want to go back to this one, just highlight where you want it, hit enter, and I hope you see at the top right there. Let me move this shit right here, man, so you guys can actually see that. If I wanted to go here, if I highlight this and hit enter, you'll see this information right here in your main lane changes. Okay, so I like this one right here. I had a little funk on that one right there, so I'm gonna change that one. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna keep it there. And I hope you're noticing that now this is yellow and then this little part right here is yellow. Okay, so I got the first bar of this one. Now I'm gonna go and search for a good second bar. All right, so I'm gonna go and audition the third one. Let's check out the third one.
Over here for what you really wanna know, what you came over here for.
All right, so I ain't like that one, so I'm gonna go to the fourth one. Let's check it out right here.
What you came over here for.
All right, let's go to let's say the second one. All right, check it out.
What you came here for. Tryna be.
All right, let's say I go to this last one down here. All right, and we'll play that one.
What you came here for.
So I like that one. That one had a little jazz to it. I'm gonna go ahead and hit enter. Boom. All right, take that off of there right there. So we got that one. Now let's go and let's say, for instance, we want to hear this one right here.
Tryna be in my business. You really looking, tryna be a witness too.
I like that one, so we're just gonna use that one right there. Now I like that one right there. I'm gonna go ahead and preview that one. Hit enter. Did we change that one? Let me see here. Yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. Moving a little slow. All right, there we go right there. So as you can see, we got through halfway of the hook. Okay, and whatever you see in yellow underneath the main lane, which is this one right here, this right here where my red cursor is, that's the main lane. Everything else underneath it is our 6 audio takes. So far, we got the first bar from the 5th take, the second bar from the sixth take, and the 3rd and the 4th bar from the 3rd take. All right, cool. Let's go here and let's check out the 4th one. Let's audition that one. This one looks like it's correct.
Greatness, 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 3 times now.
All right, so that was without the auto-tune. When you when you play that shit back on these preview lanes, be mindful that your auto-tune or whatever effects that you're using while you were recording will not be working at that particular time. All right, so once we got that audition, we're gonna go ahead and hit that enter. You'll see that the 6th take is already highlighted. We just gonna hit enter and boom, right there. So we now can preview this whole bad boy in its entirety. Let's check it out.
What you really wanna know, what you came here for. Tryna be in my business. You really looking, tryna be a witness to greatness, 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 greatness.
And you'll see
greatness.
This is the 4th take right here.
What you really wanna know,
5th take,
what you
6th,
came here for.
3rd take.
Tryna be in my business. You really looking, tryna be a witness to greatness.
Yes, sir.
Greatness.
Oh.
Greatness.
So now you can go ahead and you can now comp ad libs if you want to. You can go to a next track or whatnot. So this is a really good tool just for laying down, you know what I'm saying, ideas. Ableton Live is really good with audio, but the thing about it is it's like it's not really fluid like your traditional DAWs like Studio Ones and the Pro Tools and the Logics and stuff like that. But if you're songwriting in here, kind of like what I did, if you're a songwriter or you just got to lay some shit down and you don't feel like hitting the record, this is going to work for me, because when you're trying to just lay some shit down and you got to get that vibe going and it takes a while to get that momentum going and stuff like that, this is awesome. And it's so easy, because all you have to do is just set your loop point, hit record, and do your thing, and just let it do. Once you stop, all you have to do now is just right click on this track, hit show take lanes, Control Alt U for Windows users, and then take it off right there, and then boom, you'll see all the comps 5, 6, 3, and 4. Just that simple, man. Y'all saw how I do it. The same thing is with MIDI. So let's go ahead and check it out with MIDI right here, man. So what I'm gonna do now with the MIDI part, I'm gonna turn that shit down too, man. Hey man, y'all never mind my motherfucking singing.
What you really wanna know, what you came here for.
And that's just really some bullshit, man. Don't hold me to it. All right, so what we're gonna do now is just gonna find a guitar part and put that to it, and we're just gonna riff some parts in here. So we're gonna use hold on 1 second. I don't have my glasses on. I forgot I'm outside in the garage. Your boy was trying to get back right, man. Trying to get back in that gym there, man. It's kind of warmed up and everything like that. So trying to get back right. So I forgot my damn glasses outside. But if you, let's say for instance, you have musicians, you're a musician yourself, or you playing with a band or something like that. This also comes handy if you have a keyboardist or if you have someone that just do MIDI stuff or whatnot, or if you have a guitarist or drummer or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Same thing applies, not just with vocals. You can have a drummer playing boom, you know what I'm saying? Just keep on going. Y'all just pick out the parts that you like. Same thing is going to apply if you're doing MIDI as well. So we're just going to use the stock sound on this one right here. Let's go ahead and turn this volume up. Just get a little bit more gain out of that right now. Let's see here. I think the beat is just too loud for our own too good there. All right, let's turn it up. Turn it up just a little bit. All right. So what we're gonna do is go back to that looping point right there, and we're just gonna go ahead and hit record. I'm gonna go ahead and do a lead in to that loop. Same concept, we're just using a MIDI instrument. All right, let's go ahead and see what we can do. To work, man. All right, cool. So let's see what we got. If we was to do show take lanes, bam, there it is right there. For some reason, I do have MIDI overdub on. Yeah, but you have MIDI take lanes. All right, so that was 2. All right. What you came here for? Trying to be in my business. You really looking, trying to be a witness. Let me see some. Nope. All right, so y'all learning with me and I'm learning with y'all. All right, so you can do take lanes with MIDI. You know what I'm saying? Let's say for instance, I wanted to use this first half. Just again, highlight what you want, hit enter, and that will overwrite whatever other MIDI that was. Let's say for instance, I like this riff right here better. I'll go ahead and hit enter. And I like this one right here. I will hit enter, and you'll notice that this breaks it up right there. And again, just go ahead and undo the show take lanes. What you really wanna know? What you came here for? Trying to be in my business. You really looking, trying to be a witness to greatness, 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 greatness. All right, so I may be showing you guys wrong on the MIDI side, or whatnot. Not exactly sure, but let's go ahead and delete that. Okay, and let me do something real quick. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and show this first take lane. Get rid of this right here, and you notice that we deleted the main part, but our take lanes are still there. If we delete that, it'll be gone. Interesting. Let's do that one more time. I'm just curious because I really want to learn the MIDI comping side of it. It's a good writing tool. All right, so you'll see right now it's showing the take lanes. It's got this first one right here. Let's go ahead and put something together. Hey, hey, hey. What you really wanna know? What you came here for? Trying to be in my business. You really looking, trying to be a witness. Greatness. messed up. So I'm gonna do it again.
What you really wanna know? What you came here for? Tryna be in my business. You really looking, tryna be a witness to greatness, 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 greatness,
Okay.
greatness. 3 times now.
So I have to admit, I have to study this right here. It'll create a new take lane, but you'll still hear the other one that's playing in the background for some odd reason. But it's there, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, why would you use MIDI takes, different takes or whatnot? I'm not exactly sure. You can't, but for some reason we just gotta figure out you know what I'm saying, why it will play 2 of them at the same time. It should be the same thing if it was audio. So I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it's just one button that I forgot to push or whatnot. But that's MIDI take lanes. All right, so let's talk about one situation real quick, and that is, I'm not gonna use this track, man. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off real quick, man. All right, cool. And we're gonna take that off. We're gonna talk about now MIDI and stuff like that. Let me see something here. All right, cool. Now, let's say, for instance, I have this beat tracked out, right? All right, and what we're gonna talk about next is, so we went over comping, audio and MIDI. MIDI, I don't know, for some reason when it loops back for the second time, it's still playing the stuff on the first and it's not overwriting the sound. I will look into that, okay, and get back with y'all on that one. Let's say, for instance, we got this beat somewhat tracked out, all right? There's this such thing as called link track editing that they have built in now. The old way you used to have to do is highlight everything here, both tracks, and then once you have both tracks that you want to, you know what I'm saying, delete out, you just delete it out. Now you don't have to do that no more. What you can do is just highlight this one. All right, that's the red one, and then you highlight this one, holding down Control click. And what I will do is go to the top one. I'm gonna right click and then hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. Okay, there it is. All right, I'm gonna go to the bottom one. For some reason, it wouldn't do the top one. Okay, there it was. Yeah. So when you right click, you will see this little thing underneath show take lanes. It's called Link Tracks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link the kick and the percussion MIDI tracks. That's the green and the red one at the top of the screen right here. I'm gonna go ahead and choose Link Tracks. All right, once I choose Link Tracks, now these 2 tracks are linked for its editing purposes in the arrangement view. All right, so if I highlight just the red one, it's gonna highlight the green one. So just imagine if you had like a whole 8-track of MIDI drums or whatnot. If you just need to do a little cutout right here, just highlight the red one. Just like that, man. Let's say I need to take out this whole beat. All right, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and unlink these tracks, and then there's text that'll tell you Unlink Tracks, and with the S in parentheses, just hit that and it's gone bye-bye. And now you can go and move individually. So let's say, for instance, I'm gonna go back to the beginning of this track right here. I want to put a break right here on the 7th and the 8th bar. All right, so I'm gonna link everything. God damn it, shit. So choose this one. All of that's highlighted, right? Everything's gonna be shaded. Just right click on wherever, link tracks. Everything is linked. Now, I'm not exactly sure if you saw something right here where I'm drawing a circle with my mouse, but there's a link, look like a little chain icon on each track that's highlighted. Okay, that icon will let you know that any track that was selected and you link them together is going to give you an icon, so it gives you a visual representation of what's linked. Okay, so let's say I wanted to put that break on bar 7 and 8. All I got to do is just highlight the kick, and you will notice that this whole highlighted section is all the way down here. Boom, there it is. Bam. All right, let's say, for instance, I want to put a break right here. I already got this highlight. I already got this kind of like not there. You know, let's say, for instance, I was playing that out on the push and I didn't put this in there, but I want a break and I don't want no instruments right here. All right, I'm just going to take the audio clip. Everything is highlighted there, just like that, man. I like that feature. that, I mean, for me, tracking out beats, man, workflow, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So that's one feature I wanted to talk about, link track editing, man. You know what I'm saying? It beats the hell out of trying to do this right here and delete, right click, zoom in, whatnot, and everything like that. You can link all of this and just go through the entire track, or link whatever tracks that you need to go ahead and make massive cuts out of. If you already know how your arrangement is going to look visually and stuff like that, you can just link the tracks that you want and just go in and just, you know what I'm saying? You can move like, oh shit, we just did something new. They ain't show that on the YouTube channel. Yeah, on the Ableton Live YouTube channel. Check this out. If you want to highlight all of this, instead of cutting it, okay, let me do something here. Yeah, we have all these tracks linked. I'm gonna highlight in the middle of this loop. You can just drag it out of there, and that's it. Pretty nice, man. You don't have to go and, before, what you had to do was you had to highlight that, hold down Control, and then press left click and drag. Or, you know what I'm saying, cut it first with Control E and then copy it over, or, you know what I'm saying, drag it over. You don't have to do that no more because of the link track editing functions. Highlight all your tracks first, and then you'll see this chain link icon over here all the way to the right, you know what I'm saying, next to your ins and outs on your arrangement view, if you have that view open, and you'll definitely see it. And also, seems like when you, okay, that's what it is. Okay, I thought it, when you hover your mouse over it, it'll highlight, but it doesn't. But as long as you got that visual representation there, those, for some reason it, okay, that's what it is, folks. All right, so when you hover your mouse over that link, that chain link icon, it'll highlight and show you what tracks are linked. So it's another reassurance right there. That's a 2-time reassurance, man. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Ableton Live on that one. Let's talk about the next feature, man, real quick. Let's talk about this. It's not on my situation on this list that I'm looking at right now. And there's a lot of hidden features that they're talking about. But let's talk about if you're a beat maker and you're using a lot of, you know, MIDI instruments or whatnot. And, you know what I'm saying, we stacking up a lot of different shit on it or whatnot. Shit, we got this goddamn guitar. Now this is ample guitar, and it's very CPU heavy, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to notice something at the bottom of the tracks. I'm playing a lot of different keys so we can get the polyphonic voices moving. You notice that there's a little yellow meter right here. This is what's up. And that is the CPU load meter for each individual track. You don't have to worry about what's going on up here at the top. If I was to go ahead and hide my live, and let me just hide this live shit. Y'all already know I'm live. I might take that shit down, man, because that shit, like, is redundant. But let me hide some of this for you guys real quick, so you guys can really see what I'm talking about. All right, cool. All right, so you got a CPU meter, and this is what you used to look at, you know what I'm saying, at the top, that CPU meter. The good thing about the CPU meter is it has a drop-down function now. It not only shows you what's average, and we can't move this box, unfortunately. All right, so you have to have a copy of this in order for you to understand what I'm talking about. But it gives you the average CPU reading, and right now, just standing still, we're operating at 10%. But the current constant reading, they also have a separate meter for that. And right now, that's a little difference. The difference in this particular session is about 4% on average. You know what I'm saying? But currently, it's reading, and I got, you know, the internet open. I got Streamlabs open, streaming. I got Ableton Live and a couple other things, my graphics card. I got other shit going on the computer. And what that's doing is it's giving you a reading at around about, you know what I'm saying, about, it's fluctuating in between 13 to 15%. Okay. Now you can change how this CPU meter will look for your needs or whatnot. You can swap from average, which is what I have mine set on currently. I just want to see the average of it. Or you can put it on current, and it really can give you like, okay, dude, you about to max out your PC and stuff like that. So you could choose between the different CPU readings that you want to view as you're creating and stuff like that, which is what I like, you know what I'm saying? Or let me put this back on average. Or if you don't want to see it, you could just uncheck CPU overload indication, and looks like it's oh, okay. So if you go overload, it'll indicate and let you know that you went overload. But if you don't want that and you know you good, you got a powerful computer, cool, uncheck it. And also too, we have the audio engine on. So now you can turn your audio engine off right here. And also you can go to your audio settings right there from the CPU meter right there as well. And you'll see that our audio settings pulled up right then and there and stuff like that for you guys. All right, cool deal. The next thing we want to go over is, again, the CPU load meter under each track. Now, this is a really cool feature and stuff like that, man, because if you're using CPU extensive plugins, VST instruments, something like Omnisphere or this ample guitar, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't give you a reading for us. I'm gonna play a chord. But it shows you right now we're just kind of like operating at about 25% on the CPU load. All right, so I don't know exactly, you know, what's the, you know what I'm saying, what it exactly do or whatnot, but it says it just gives you an indication, you know what I'm saying, to show the current CPU load for the track, okay? And right now, just playing that with a 3-finger chord, you know what I'm saying, we're kind of getting 25% off of this load on this one particular instrument. This model-based instrument right here, let me see if I can pull that up for you guys. This instrument right here is drawing, just sitting, standing still, looking about, you know what I'm saying, anywhere between 5 to 10%, you know what I'm saying, just standing still. So if we was to hit play, you'll see that the two guitar instruments, depending on where they're being played at and what they're doing and the activity at that time, you'll see all these meters start lighting up or whatnot. It just depends on if that MIDI is and the instrument is being played at that given time. If it's not, then you don't have to necessarily worry about it or whatnot. But you know what I'm saying? It'll definitely give you CPU loads for all of your tracks, audio and MIDI. It really doesn't matter. So let's say, for instance, you have an audio track, and let me turn this links. Y'all notice that when I turn the links, everything is armed, whatnot, man. So let me go ahead and turn that off. All right, then we're gonna just unlink these tracks real quick. All right, cool deal. Let's go back to this view right here. So let's say, for instance, I have a audio track here, and I got auto tune on here. If I was to, let's say, for instance, go to my plugins and find something very CPU heavy, and I'm trying to think, what do I have that can spike that up? I think I know what I got. Yeah, definitely know what it is. I'm just gonna throw this plugin on here. It's not really an audio processing plugin, but I know it taxes that CPU power. All right, I'm gonna drop it on this track right here. All right, and if I was to hit play, okay, so we don't have any audio processing through it, but let me find a better example. And I don't have no audio on there, so I really can't give you that example. Let me put it on something that has audio. All right, here we go. Let's check it out. All right, so this plugin it's not bad. No, it's not bad. And in Studio One, it makes it seem like, it takes up a whole bunch of whatnot. But, you get the point, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a CPU load meter at the bottom of each of your tracks to keep you out of, taxing out your computer. You know what I'm saying? So let's say, for instance, this model base, if I'm done with it and I see this thing getting past 50% or halfway on the meter, I'm going to go ahead and freeze this track. And it's a good indication of where and when you need to freeze your tracks. All right, the next thing we want to look at, and that right there, my friends, was the CPU load and everything like that. The next thing we want to look at is MIDI track editing and stuff like that. Let's take a look at that. All right, so we're gonna go to this Triton button right here. All right, so this is some keys right here that we got going on. We're gonna go ahead and just play. So we got these horns going on right here. Now the good thing they have is these velocity stuff, and I hope you guys can see what's going on. So this look right here is has changed a little bit. All this used to be stacked on top of each other. Now you have two separate columns. One for your start and your end points and everything like that, for your loop, and when you're dealing with the MIDI notes and everything like that. You can change the signature and everything like that. The cool part about it is you have a fold button, so if you want to look at the whole piano roll, you have that choice. But let's say, for instance, whatever you have recorded and you just want to view that stuff, just hit fold. Click on fold right here, and boom, that's all you have. Just these notes that's been recorded, and you've only focused on these notes if you haven't knew about that or whatnot. Now, there's another thing I want to talk about, and that's scale mode, man. So scale mode is pretty cool. You can throw this in scale mode, unfold it, and now it's going to tell us what scale we're in. Right now, the scale we're in is... All right, so... yeah, I think this is... I think the regular track is... hold on one second, y'all. Let me see. Yeah, it's it was C sharp. Yeah, C sharp. We was in C sharp minor. When you throw this in scale mode, now if I need to make a change to the scale, I can change the scale, and you'll see everything that's kind of like in orange is the scale. Let me try to bring up one octave so you guys can see. All right, so this is one octave right here. This is C major scale. You'll see the orange indication: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. All right, if you follow my mouse, the root notes are gonna be highlighted right here on this piano key bed right here, all the way whatever color the track is, and then your following accompanying notes is gonna be highlighted like some fingertips. Okay, and you'll know what scale you're in. But let's say, for instance, I know this was C sharp, all right, and D flat minor. I believe what I played that's in. Yes, that is correct. So judging by what I played on this scale, you'll notice that my MIDI notes, and let me shrink this down a little bit so you guys can see all the MIDI notes. Judging by the scale, and I chose C sharp / D flat minor scale, this is what I played on the keyboard. Now, when I make that change, if you have a push 2, when you make a change to the scale mode, it'll also change on your push 2. That is awesome. That is freaking awesome, and I like that. And that's one of the push 2 features that come with Ableton Live 11 as well. So again, if you missed that, turn off scale mode. You don't see anything. This is what it used to look like. If you turn on scale mode right here next to the info box, and the info box is real good, by the way. This is this little arrow all the way at the bottom left. Turn it off if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? If you already know Ableton Live, you don't need it. But, you know, I always keep it on because, you know, hell, when you're drinking and you're smoking and you're making something, you just, well, I forgot what this do. All right, just look at the info box real quick. Just FYI. But the scale mode, again, right here where you kind of like create your loops and your loop points and your length and everything like that for your MIDI clip, you got a scale mode. Okay, when you click on scale, it'll show you what scale that was played or what you want to play and where you need to be at. So this is real good if you're a click MIDI note click person and you like to draw in your MIDI notes manually with the mouse click. This is really, really good. When you make changes to this, let's say this was on C major. Okay, I know that's wrong because look at my MIDI notes. My notes are not lining up on the goddamn scale because it's not on the orange lanes. Okay, and it's also not lining up with the stuff that's orange on the keys. I changed this from minor and I changed it, let's say C sharp D flat, which is what I played it on earlier. You'll notice everything lined up and check out. You see what I'm saying? When you make the changes on the scale mode right here, it also changes on your push 2 if you have one or whatnot. So that's a really, really, really note checker, fact checker feature that I really love about Ableton Live 11. Moving on, let's talk about the velocities in here. Before, you used to have these little red tick marks that was just annoying to look at and was just ugly. Now they to clean that up a little bit, man. Let me bring it back to the default view. So this is what the velocity would look at the bottom. Let me bring that up for you guys to really see that. All right, bring that up just a little bit. No, I need to hurry up. It's got a couple of basketball games that are on right now. I need to go on ahead and give my undivided attention real quick. All right, so this is the velocity lane right here. Before, you used to have, like, for each dot that you see, each orange dot that you see, it used to be a red line, and you can make that adjustment with that red line. You no longer have to worry about a red line. You just worry about where that dot is, and then it's going to give you a line that goes horizontally now. So I guess they changed it from being vertical to horizontally now. But I think that horizontal line just represent the length of the note. So it's a really neat looking cosmetic feature, or whatnot. So let's say, for instance, this first note, I want to change that velocity. Now I know this is the note length, and that used to be real confusing, because if I wanted to change this note velocity on this one note, I just had to find where that damn note was, and then I didn't know what the hell I was adjusting. It was just a goddamn line going up and down vertically. Now you don't have to worry about that line, because you'll know this big ass note, you have a big ass line on the velocity dot, and boom, you're changing the velocity right here. Or you can highlight all your notes, and of course you could do this on the last version. I'll highlight all our notes, and I want y'all to notice these shaded areas right here where my mouse cursor is, and another one right here. I'm gonna talk about that here in a couple of seconds. All right, now we can change the velocity of all the highlighted notes. Bam, just that simple. It's very neat, very pleasing on the eyes. Like it. Now let's say, for instance, we solo this horn instrument. Y'all notice this? And notice this. I'm gonna highlight all the notes. Now you can see it. These, my friends, are velocity ranges. So if you have a keyboardist and you want to be really expressive, if you're playing something like a woodwind instrument, saxophone like I have here, or guitars, any type of somewhat of a realistic type of VSTI instrument or whatnot, you can go in here and change the velocity range on here, which is a really handy feature. So I want you to hear and pay attention to this third MIDI note right here. Bum, bum. All right, you hear that bump, bump, bump. All right, you hear that? I'm gonna bring this. Whoa. Let's highlight all of it. All right, I'm gonna bring this velocity down all the way. Now you're gonna make adjustments right here, just by simply, excuse me. Hold on one second, y'all. All right, cool. You can just bring that. God damn. It's a way. Hold on a second. It's a little shortcut. I think it's Control. Yes, you have to hold down Control first and then left click, and you can make your adjustments on the velocity range. Now this velocity range is already being played at, let's say, for instance, we got this velocity right here at 116. Our velocity range randomly is going to play anywhere between 127 and wherever this bottom range is. Looks like it's about give or take about 35. All right, so it's randomly gonna play a range in between wherever this is at about look like 105 to about 35. In between here is gonna pick something. Let's play. So what this allows you to do is have realistic feel to your realistic sounding instruments or whatnot. I really like that feature because, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to go in and really this is awesome. You don't have to necessarily do it here. That's why they made a separate window for that particular feature. So now you can change the velocity range here where you see this arrow right underneath 127. Okay, so you can go up So now it can play any velocity above wherever that setting is. Looks like it's like 110 or something like that. Or you can go below. But what it allows you to do is have more of a humanistic feeling to your MIDI notes, especially, realistic virtual instruments and stuff like that. So it's a really, really lovely feature. What we have here is a randomized range right here. Okay, so you see when I'm adjusting right here. So what we can do, and we have the ability to do, is randomize all of these MIDI notes in here velocity. All right, so let's say, for instance, I'm gonna let y'all hear this one more time. I'm gonna play it with the beat, and you're really gonna get a feel for what I'm about to do. All right, I'm about to hit the randomize button. Here we go. Yeah. You'll notice that we have random velocity. Now, that's at full-blown 127. Let's bring it down to 50% and see what happens. All right, let's bring it down to 25%. Still the same thing, right? That's because you got to hit the randomize button again. You can just hit that button until you get something that you like. So it really kind of makes it seem like it's okay, cool. We can get, some randomization or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to go back to our default states. All right, cool. And I'm going to bring this on 10% and I'm going to randomize and see what happens. That's just that one MIDI note. My bad. Hold on. Let me undo that one. All right, here we go. All right, so it's just changing it just a little bit. So when you're randomizing your velocity, don't keep it at 127 now. It looks like anywhere 10 below is going to be good. So I'm just hitting the randomize button right now. Yeah, so anything below 10 on the randomize button really can give it a humanistic. So you may have a keyboard that don't have velocity sensitive keys. You may be a heavy-handed motherfucker and you playing and shit like that. You feel me? Keeping it under 10 and hitting the randomize button definitely give it a humanistic feel, very pleasant feel to the playing of the velocity notes or whatnot. Again, what they also changed is the look of it. So these are the MIDI note editing that you can do, but you can also come in here and you have an automation window by itself now. You don't have to necessarily, they kind of cleaned it up a little bit, and I like what they did with that. So now I can focus on automation envelopes, and I can choose what parameters that need to be changed. And also right here we have note expression. I have no idea. This is more of that MPE feature that they have. I don't have a Rolly keyboard, so this is not a void to me, and I'm not going to talk about that. You can, you know what I'm saying, go to Ableton Live website or their YouTube channel. They'll definitely discuss that. But you have a note expression window on here. I think this is specifically for the MPE MIDI keyboards and stuff like that. All right, cool deal. So that's right there. We covered that part right there. Let's talk about another thing in here. Templates. Okay, so if you go over here to the left, all right, every time you hit save and you're gonna save this beat, you'll notice some new things come up underneath collect all and save. You have save this live template, or save this live set as a template, or save this live set as a default set. So let's say, for instance, I came in here, I did a little something, put some shit together, woo, or I came in here, created some stuff. I like that. If I want this to pull up every time, I will go to file and then go down and choose save live as default set. So when I say that live as a default set, every time I pull up Ableton Live for the next, you know what I'm saying, umpteen months, is going to be that default set. Okay, now let's say, for instance, I only want to use this at some given time, not all the time. I would then choose save live set as a template, and what that'll be is you'll save that template and name it, you know what I'm saying, soulful set, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to fucking name it. All right, and you'll go down here and you'll see something that says templates right here, and you just choose templates, and you'll just have a list of templates that you created throughout. another good workflow tool that they added. So it seems like Ableton Live 11 really focused on workflow for the users. If they could just work on graphic user interface, we'll be all right. All right, cool deal. Let's talk about a couple of more other things. It's not too much. I think we covered a lot of different new things that they added. I know I'm missing a few things in here. Oh, and let me go back, man, and I'm so sorry. How you would pull up the CPU load for each instrument will be right underneath the this is the crossfader section, and you will see this new circle button right here underneath right here on the right side of the master track. You'll see the C button. When you press on the C button, that'll pull up your basically your CPU load for each individual track in your session, including the master track. So this is very, very useful when you want to freeze tracks. Oh my God, bro. Because a lot of times in Ableton Live, you'll be working on like a BST with, you know what I'm saying, 3 different goddamn effects, and that bitch sound good, but then you don't know when you need to freeze unless you really crap out your motherfucking computer. This is super helpful. I think this is better than the comping feature on the cool for me. All right, cool deal. Let's talk about one more other thing, and I know I'm missing it, and that is some effects that they added in here. Now I know they have revamped. Let's go to the stock effects. All right, so we're gonna talk about stock effects real quick. I know they revamped the goddamn what that is, the chorus. So I have the chorus already on the on these horns. So if you can see this, the chorus used to be like this shit with a bubble, and I hated it. Some of these stock effects, I really hated it. So I'm glad they're starting to listen to the community and saying, hey man, you need to clean this shit up a little bit. So they cleaned up the chorus and the ensemble a little bit more. So now you could choose in between 3 different types of effects in one. They cleaned up the controls and everything like that, and added a couple of features in here, and it's real easy to use. And I dialed in chorus like shit. It took me about 1 minute to dial in the chorus that I wanted, versus with the other chorus, man, you be fucking with it. Hell, after about 5 minutes, you still hadn't got what you like. And I'd be like, man, fuck this. I'm going to just get a third party BSC and be done with it. Whatnot, man. That's that one. I think they did one with phaser and flanger, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So again, they fixed phaser and flanger. I love the way the Ableton stock, chorus and phaser and flanger stock, everything stock with them. I love it. But what was going on was the shit was ugly, and it just made you not want to play around with it. And you can see with the phaser and flanger and also the chorus and ensemble, they have the same type of look, just different graphical representations on what they do. So you just choose phaser, you choose flanger, or you choose a doubler. Change the rate, amount, feedback is all the same. Dry, wet, mix knob, warmth, really kind of give it like a more of a classic lo-fi type of sound. And then you got an output knob right here for gain staging purposes as well. I think another one they have in here also is Corpus. Corpus is something that's been around not too long, but it's a really different type of vibe of a reverb, man. Like, yeah. And I just found out about it not too long ago, and slowly they cleaned it up a little bit for as how it look. And this is a different type of reverb that's really attractive. It's not your typical reverb. So you still got the XY pad right here. And you just go in here, just start turning shit. That's a good thing about Ableton Live. This is how you learn and be creative. You can go in here and turn shit, and you may find something that you like. Now, I'm going to change this from medium to high. I'm going to change this membrane to pipe. All right, I'm gonna change this. Let's go with a marimba. So you get these different you know what I'm saying, these different resonance types that you could choose between and just play around with it, man. You know what I'm saying? But they changed it up and it's really cool. The biggest change they did, and I'd shout them out for this one. Oh my God, I'm glad they changed it because I always wanted to use a stock. Using a stock reverb is a license because third-party reverbs are very CPU extensive, okay? But Ableton Live's reverb didn't sound good and it didn't look good on the interface. You know what I'm saying? It had a very, very, very bad tinny sound and it was weak as hell. It's like when you put the damn reverb on there, it didn't do anything. It was like, it was mediocre and it was duh. So they came out with a new one and kind of put the convolution reverb and the regular reverb together. And they called it hybrid reverb. But they improved the sound on it and the overall use of it is a whole lot better. All right. Y'all already heard it without the reverb, the sound. Let's choose another different sound. I heard that shit gets on your goddamn nerves a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So let's put it on this this lounge lizard here. All right, and let's play that. So we got a little reverb from the default instrument. Let's wet it up a little bit. Now, this is a reverb. All right, let's talk about it. So you got a wave graphical IR impulse response wave that you can see. Is right now it's just saying early reflections, Ableton Studio backwards or whatnot. You can choose different algorithms, dark hall, quartz, shimmers, tides, and prisms. You can freeze the reverb so you don't have to use up too much CPU resources as far as playing back that wave file and everything like that. As far as processing, you can adjust the attack, the decay, the size. You can put it in serial, parallel, algorithm, or convolution modes. You can adjust the delay. I think this is like a pre-delay or whatnot, modulation, and also crossover for the bass. Also, you can adjust the decay, size, damping, shape, and that crossover situation right here. I think this is the they call it a multiplier, but as far as the low end, I don't know. It don't look like I even use it. I keep it at 100. You hear me? But you can also throw this this reverb in mono or keep it in stereo. You got a dry wet mix knob and also a stereo out and also a vintage mode. I didn't see that. That's awesome. All right, cool deal. Let's check it out. So we got it on this one. We're going to change the IR. So we're going to put it on plates and let's see what kind it got. All right, you got this many plates. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. Let's go to halls. Okay, you got a few halls. Okay, not as popular plates. I feel you. Real places. All right, you got some Abbey Roads, ancient caves. You got some more caves, a church. You got some chapels. You got a copier's room. You got a cellar, a warehouse, and some temples and some other shit. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty goddamn awesome. You got some reverbs made specifically for drums. So room sounds, studio sounds, and stuff like that. That's awesome. So you get a lot of different reverbs in here. And what they have combined is it looks like they combined the parameters or parameters, excuse me, not parameters, but the parameters from the regular reverb and combined it with the convolution IR, and it's not taxing your CPU at all. You know, at all. I mean, this bad boy is light, man. So let's go through some sounds. All right, so that's made for drums in the building studio. All right, and that's at 50%. Yeah. Let's go to halls. All right, so that's town hall long. Let's put this at 100% and see what happens. Oh, that's lush. I ain't did nothing but change the dry wet mix knob. Oh, that sounds so much better. Put it on vintage mode? No, we can't put it on vintage mode. I wonder how you get it on vintage mode. Okay, that's good. Man, that reverb, that's a really, really good reverb. Not only that, you got a reverb section, you also have an EQ section, a dedicated EQ section for this. So if you need to take out some mid-range, low end, or some high end on that reverb, let's check it out. So you hear that boom in the reverb? Let's bring this back. See that right there? That woo. So on that low note, if I wanted to EQ that out a little bit, I just duck that down a little bit. Now you don't hear it as much. So you can really come in here and clean up your EQ. Clean up your reverb as well, man. That's awesome. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome. Let's check out another one right here. Now this one gonna fuck your head up right here. There's another one called Spectral Resonator. All right. I don't know what the fuck this is. It's cool as fuck though, man. Like matter of fact, I'm gonna fuck your head up. We got a drum track right here. All right, let's go to this drum track right quick. All right, so we got this drum track right here. Check this out. This is on the reverb and resonance section. So what they have done with the stock plugins, they have categorized those for you. So you have delay and loop, drive and color, dynamics, EQ and filters, modulators, pitch and modulation, reverb and resonance, and utilities, man. They have cleaned this up, man, because it was an ass wipe trying to look. Let me tell you something. It was an ass wipe trying to look through all Ableton Live stock shit, man, because it wasn't categorized and you couldn't categorize them and stuff like that. So they kind of help you out with some folders, man. So shout out to Ableton Live, man. Again, workflow. All right, so let's talk about this Spectral Resonator. Watch this. Check this out. Drop. I don't know what the hell this thing do, but it does something freaky to your drums. Especially your drums. You can put this on anything, but your drums, oh. So if you in that EDM shit, all right, check this out. That's chorus. Wonder, whatever the fuck that is, that's granular. Now that's like 100% on the draw weight mix knob. Check this out. Nigga, like, you got that mother. This is the true definition of making that drum drip. You hear me? For real. Now we're gonna change this to chorus. Now we got it at about 25%, but check this out. We can bring down the harmonics. Transformers about to come up in this bitch. So it's just different textures you can do now to your drums. So that's the drive. So when you have it on harmonics at 1, you'll get your full sound, but that's at 256. So it goes from 1 to 256 on the value. And you can change this frequency. I don't know what the fuck this shit do, but it's cool as fuck. You can also change it from frequency to note value. And note value ain't nothing but a frequency, man. So right now we have it on G sharp at around the 0 octave. Translate that's around about that below 50 hertz and shit like that. But check this out, it gets better. So y'all hear that? Sound like goddamn Optimus Prime about to come through this motherfucker, right? Now, check this out. I'm gonna link the Midi from that keyboard sound, right? Y'all know that keyboard. I'm gonna link the Midi. So this is on internal mode right here. I'm gonna put it on Midi mode. I'm gonna choose the Midi from the Lounge Lizard instrument. I'm gonna put it on polyphonic. Check this out. That's at 100%. You're hearing the MIDI. You're hearing the MIDI from the Lounge Lizard MIDI clip. But for whatever reason, it's resonating in the drums. Now, that's at full-blown dry wet mix knob at 100%. Now, you can change the transposition and everything like that as far as the tone of it. If we change that decay and open up the decay. Oh, check this out. Now, we're going to blend in the drums. So it's pretty cool, man. You know what I'm saying? That's on chorus. Let me see how it sounds with Wonder. That's on granular. So you can just do some cool shit on here, man. You know what I'm saying? There ain't really no right or wrong way to do anything on here or whatnot, man. So that's that Spectral Resonator right there, man. There's a couple other things that they have done as well. In here, I'm trying to remember. Those are the major stuff, or whatnot. They have added a couple of new sound packs. So when you buy, when you buy Ableton Live or whatnot, you also have these sound packs that you can go and update at your leisure and add and install, because it comes with the Ableton Live version. This version I'm working with is the suite version, so you get everything that they got or whatnot, and it's worth it too, man. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, man. It's worth the money to get the whole full version and everything like that, because you have the ability to do anything you want. You know what I'm saying? And the thing I like about Ableton Live is that the number one thing is you can take audio and you can do anything you want with audio and still have your beat playing in the background. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't skip. It don't do anything. It'll think about it, but you can do anything you want with the audio. Now I'm trying to keep my train of thought, because it was one more situation, man. I know they added some some instruments in here, man. Some new stuff. And I'm trying to pull it up for you guys. Trying to see where they had that bitch at. I may have to do it. It was one little added instrument that they added. But I don't think it's an instrument. I think it was a Max for Live instrument or whatnot. But I think I have it in my my sound packs. All right, so let's pull up these instruments, and that'll be it for just going over Ableton Live and the new features that they have. Definitely, they stepped it up, man, and stuff like that. They added some new stuff. Oh, one more other thing, and you will see it on this. So those new instruments, the ones I downloaded that made sense for me was the brass quartet, the piano, and strings from Spitfire Audio. Spitfire is a pretty good company that makes a lot of good stuff, man, when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, orchestral sounds or whatnot. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring this. All right, we're gonna bring that brass sound in. Macros, that's the thing I was forgetting. You have not 8 macros now. If you need to macro something to a parameter with anything instrument or audio track wise, you don't have just 8. You have 16 of these bad boys right now. Right now on this instrument, they only have 8 macros assigned, but you can assign 8 additional macros, and you can change the view of them. So if you don't want to see all 16 of them and you just only want to see 2 or 1, you can do so as well. So that is major and stuff like that, man. I like that. I really like that, man. Not only that, hold on, it gets better, y'all. It get better, man. It get better, man. Shit, where is that? I think they have different snapshots. Hold on, and I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. That's Spitfire, you know what I'm saying? That's the brass. I mean, ain't really too much you have to worry about it. That's the individual things. Hold on. They got these other little situations they have for the macro section. All right, and this is gonna be the last feature. And we're gonna get up out of here, man. Macro variation. Now, this is trippy. So now you can save different macro variations. So that's Sensei Vibrato. Don't ask me why I know that. I used to be a band nerd, man, or whatnot. All right, now we can go to a hollow sound. All that is, and you just hit play right here. All right, so we have different macro variations. The macro variations ain't nothing but different presets for your macros, in other words. On this particular instrument, you have air, hollow, sensei vibrato, and flutter and pitch. Okay, so we're gonna put it on hollow. When I press play, the only thing it changed was the technique of the instrument. So you'll notice that the brass is now changed. All right, we put it on air. It changed the technique again. All right, so that's air right there. Let's put it on vibrato. Change the technique again. Like the Mandalorian walking over a rock or something like that, you know what I'm saying? And we have flutter and pitch. Now, of course, you have to set all of this up manually and stuff like that at your leisure with the macros and stuff like that. And, of course, they're using what this is, look like operator for this brass quartet or whatnot. And, you know, with all the effects that you add in here, you have to set up your macros. But now you're not just fixed to 8 or 16 macros. You can make and save different ones. And also, hold on, it gets better. Another new feature. I thought I was going to leave, but this new features just keep coming at you, boy, and whatnot. You can randomize this. So let's go back to that Sensei Vibrato. All right, we're going to hit this randomize button at the top. Now you just changed up all the macros that was programmed. So if you're searching for something new, we're going to hit it again. Hit it again. Hit it again. Oh, you don't like that? Hit it again. So if I like that, I could just hit the new button. And now it's going to tell me variation 1. Again, just right click. Right click is always going to be your friend and Ableton Live. Rename that and you can call it whatever you want. Or if you don't like it and you want to get the you hit the new button on accident, hey, just right click. You can duplicate it, which is awesome, or you can delete it. Just that simple, man. Whew. Ableton Live 11, man. That was all the features that I knew and I researched about. There's other little small, minute features that they really did make a big deal on it. But you just really have to just go through there. And if you're familiar with Ableton Live, you will see new shit as well, man. There's this one thing I wanted to find out, and I don't think it's new, but there's this thing called Ghost Notes. So if you go here, check this out, man. And I love this feature right here. And I played around with it. I was like, yeah, nigga. Yeah. All right, check it out. We got the kick and we got the percussive sound. Just that quick right there. I highlighted that. I held down Control and I clicked on my other MIDI clip. And this could be, I think this only works in the arrangement view. It doesn't work. Let's see. Hold on. Let's try it out in the session view. If I hold down Control and click on the green one, there it is. So instead of having to click here, edit this, go here, edit this, folks, it's just easy as 1, 2, 3. Hold that down, and you can edit both of these MIDI clips together. Hit play. Now, hold on. Let me throw some shit off real quick. I know where it's at, too. So we got this shit here, and we got that there. And I forgot where they got that. Excuse me. I forgot where that was right there. So as this is playing, I can make changes here and move that right there. All right, cool. Let's say I want to throw something else in here. I can add the goddamn horns in here. Boom, there it is. And it also is going to bring up the motherfucking scale in that bitch as well. And the velocity notes. So it workflow. You can't even call that pressure, man. That's springtime right there, man. That's a blossom right there, man. I like this feature right here, man. I'll be using this heavily, man, because one thing I do hate is coming in here, MIDI clipping, clicking, and I could do everything at once and stuff like that. And it's just as simple as holding down Control and clicking on something. Let me see if I can bring audio up in here. If I can bring audio up in here, man, I'm ending the stream right now. Hold on a second. I'm going to hold Control. I'm going to click on this audio. Oh, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. All right, cool. You can't do that. Let's see how many we can bring in one window. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. God damn. That's 4 of them. Let's see if we can squeeze another one in here. I ain't got another one. Hold on a second. Check this out. I also want to tell y'all, all my finger clickers out there, check this out. We're going to start it. Let's bring up the pencil tool. Oh, yeah. You remember you had to do this right here? Every time you did one of these little draw the notes, it'll only stay on one note. It don't do that no more. That's another feature I forgot to tell y'all. God damn, bro. Check this out, man. If you got hi-hats. Oh, matter of fact, let's go to the motherfucking hi-hats. Hold on a second, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. Check this out. Let's go ahead and find a hi-hat real quick. Let's just go to hi-hats real quick. Let's just find a random ass hi-hats. I'm missing the damn basketball game because I'm trying to like all these goddamn features. No, I'm just joking with y'all. Let me let my hard drive load up real quick. All right, cool. Uh-oh, sorry about that. All right, cool. So we got that right there, right? Bet. We don't have a MIDI clip and we hadn't played anything. This is the track. All right, cool. So that's the track right there. You know how you can double click in here and it'll just create a random MIDI clip or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But what we have to do is we have to take this hi-hat and, you know what I'm saying, make it, you know what I'm saying, put it on a simpler device. So that hi-hat is in a drum rack right now. So if you have the push 2, and I know my boy Los had asked me a question about this. So what you can do, if you got a drum rack or a drum pad and a drum rack, you can easily just drag that out of the you can drag this out of the drum rack and you can just create a simpler device by itself, or it's going to create a drum rack for it. Or you can undo that, go back to that drum rack with the hi-hat, and you can double click on that. You should be able to double click. Why is it not working? Oh, okay. Because it's being slow. All right. So what we can do is just drag this simpler out of here, and it's gonna be on its own MIDI track. So just drag that simpler out of your drum rack, and boom. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I'm playing this on the push. All these MIDI notes. But check this out. Remember we made that, just double clicking here, make a MIDI note. All right. So this is your this is your piano roll. All right, so this is all the people that want to do the hi-hat rolls and everything like that. Check this out. You used to have before when you have the little pencil tool, you go across, and this is what it used to do. And then you have to come in here and cut it up and everything. You still probably have to do the cut up thing. But check this out. If you wanted to do a roll, all right, just zoom that out real quick. Boom. You can do different variations. Come up, down. Let's play that for a second. Let's solo that first. Check it out. Yeah, buddy. You can change the velocity now so we can highlight all these notes. Check this out. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Okay, y'all remember the randomize? Okay, we're going to push it on 20. Okay, let's do it again. Let's go to 74. Y'all hear that? Now y'all hear the hi-hats doing something interesting, right? Let's turn up the volume just a little bit. Let's play that with the drums. Oh, that's not a good example. Hold on a second. Let's go back to the main drum. All right, so that's them random hi-hats. Interesting. You can move the notes. Now, what you can also do is adjust velocity range on all of them or individual one. Check this out. You remember that fold button? Hit the fold button. That's the only thing that you're affecting. Now you have no other choice but select all of them now. We got it all the way maxed. So it's going to play everything randomly max. So again, you just have a more humanized feel on this. Just imagine if you had this like on congos or something like that, man. Just amazing, bro. Like I thought I was going to try to be done and shit like that, but I guess not, man. Whatnot, man. So yeah, bro. Ableton Live definitely I have outdone themselves on here. It's a really It just took it to the next level. I think every major number that they jump up to, they just take it up to the next level. I'm telling y'all, they changed the GUI. They putting everybody out of business. They make it more traditional looking for just a DAW look. They putting everybody out of business. I'm telling you, because you have a lot of major producers, A-list producer, Grammy, goddamn, fucking Swiss Beats, Timbaland, Ableton Live users. The big dogs, you know what I'm saying? They all switched over to Ableton Live because of the creativity that you can do on here, man. It's awesome, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody checking it out, man. We just looking through some of the features. This was my very, 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 very first time checking out Ableton Live like it was. I just made the beat like I normally would, but I didn't really go over the features. I just really watched a whole bunch of videos and just wanted to put my hands on it and show it with you guys as well, man. You guys can definitely follow me on Instagram at @SuperMario_producer. Yeah, it's me, Mario, right there, man. So definitely follow me on Instagram right there, man. Check out the content here on this YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button at Super Mario and stuff like that. We will come back, man. Nah, it's too late, man. I'm gonna chill out, man, because last night I ain't go to bed till about 3 o'clock, man, just working on some random other stuff, not music or whatnot, man. But tomorrow we may come back, man, and just really kind of play around with it. I still got a lot to learn in this new version, but I can tell you right now, man, workflow wise, it's killing it. It's killing the competition, man, and they make it easy. There's no funky ass keyboard shortcuts and functions that you got to do. It's either a right click or a command shortcut, or you just know where to go, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And they give you live content on their YouTube channel or on their website. You know what I'm saying? That's the good part about it. Pair that with a push too. Then with a Novation, goddamn, a Novation launch key with a push too. I'm telling you, man, it just makes Ableton Live more attractive and stuff like that. And I don't know, with this whole audio comping situation, I'm very tempted to just use this as just an all-in-one DAW and just be done with it, because I can move just like that. I can freeze stuff. If I put an effect on it, I can freeze it, flatten it, and then reuse it, mix and mangle the audio, do tempo. Hold on a second. I ain't even talk about this one feature yet. I can't do it because I'm not a live instrumentalist and I can't show it to you. Go watch the YouTube video. If you have a drummer, let's do this right quick, man. This is what fucked my head up. This thing has this thing called let me see if I can find it. Shit, I can't find it, y'all. Oh, there it is. I think this thing has a follow tempo situation. And you got to find a function on it or whatnot. Go watch the video on the Ableton Live YouTube channel. There's a drummer and a guy playing on the keyboard, right? They playing their shit or whatnot. The tempo is around about 80 something. The drummer start playing faster, and they recording the parts live in Ableton. Okay. As she start playing fast, there's a function in here that can follow the recording tempo, or the recording. It follows the recording. So whatever recording input going into Ableton Live is smart enough to follow the tempo of what you're doing being recorded. And it increased smoothly, no hiccups at all. So if you have a drummer and it'll follow the tempo, record the tempo in the automation lane in Ableton Live, and bam. That's some fucked up shit, man. Like, that's just like the capture MIDI function. You know what I'm saying? This is what makes, when people ask me what's all that about Ableton Live, you just gotta put your hands on it and really just, it is what it is, man. I don't want to seem like I'm riding a dick and everything like that, but you know what I'm saying? It's a good program, man, and it just puts a smile on my face when I work with it and stuff like that. But go check out that video. That's one feature I can't show you guys because you have to have a whole live setup, and you know, I had to play some sticks and pencils on the damn on the studio desk or something like that for you to understand. But I wasn't doing all of that. But go watch the video. It'll serve your purposes, man, or whatnot. All right, back to the music and stuff like that, man. So yeah, the follow tempo function is another feature that I can't do because I'm not equipped to do it right now. But it's just one of those features, man, you definitely got to check out. Hey, just go to the YouTube channel or the website and just look at all the videos of the new features, and you're gonna be like, wow, this is. And I know I skipped some things because there's a couple of other instruments like a ping pong ball delay or something like that. Let me see. God damn, bro, like this is ridiculous. Hold on a second. I think it's tap delay. Hold on a second. Let me turn the music back on one more time, y'all. Hold on a second. Let me see if this is it. Nah, that's not it. There's one with these little balls bouncing around. It's a motherfucking delay. I can't think of what it is or whatnot. Let me see here. Oh, here it is. Nope. Oh, yeah. Nope. No, that's not it. Yeah, that's not it, y'all. Nah. Hold on. Let's see. I don't know if it was built in or if it was a different. Yeah, that's not it, y'all. It's on the website though. I saw it on the website. I was like, damn, that's a fire ass feature, man. You know what I'm saying? Little effect or whatnot. I think it was a max for live effect. But yeah, it's still a lot of shit I need to go in here and really kind of check out. But those are the main stuff that you'll probably use on everything I went over in this video is the main stuff that you will probably use on an everyday basis or whatnot. That little effect, man, if you're not really big on delays, you're probably not even gonna use it. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely go check out. They have a 90-day trial that you can definitely check out. Go ahead and download it, play with it and stuff like that. Do be mindful that if you do that trial, it will, you know, whatever beats you make on there, you won't be able to open it up in the old version. So be mindful of that. They do have payment plans for Ableton Live Suite, Standard, and Intro. So if you don't want to cough up the $7.99, you definitely could put it on a payment plan with Split It. You know what I'm saying? Check that out right there. You gotta upgrade percentage. So if you already own just the intro version from, let's say you bought a damn MIDI keyboard for some reason and you got the intro version, it'll give you a discounted price off of that if you have the intro version. The key is you have to register that intro version and have it on your computer in order for you to upgrade it. Once you upgrade it though, I think it takes off a certain percentage. I know with the suite it took off $200, so it dropped down from $7.99 to $5.99. So you know, that's not bad, man, not bad at all. Once you do that and everything like that, easy peasy, man. Took all but from downloading to install and opening it up to registering, and I'm good to go. Took all about 20-25 minutes. And you know what I'm saying, depending on internet speeds and whatnot. So it's a really great quick DAW. I'm not exactly sure if you guys caught this as well, man, but the look, and this is on the dark theme, the looks, they look like they cleaned up the coloring a little bit better as well. So it's very contrast, very colors are popped out and stuff like that. So I appreciate y'all for doing that, man. It's easy on the eyes. It just looks good. Hey, not a problem at all, man. My best feature out of Ableton Live is the CPU loads for each individual tracks. I am really big on that because sometimes I'll load up an instrument, and when I load up that instrument, it'll be a CPU extensive instrument, and I'm putting effects on top of that, and then, you know what I'm saying, hey, I look up at the meter, I'm at 40% already, and that'll let me know, okay, on this particular instrument, I can go ahead and freeze this instrument. Okay, do whatever I gotta do, and then, you know what I'm saying, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm decreasing the CPU load on my computer. You know what I'm saying? Of course, my shit is high right now because I'm streaming and playing this as well. But hey, that's my best feature out of here. I give two fucks about comping. And they look like they changed some other stuff. God damn, bro. So hold on one second. I gotta show y'all one more thing. So if you look up at the top right here on the master track, you will see something. It used to have numbers or what you name your scenes, right? Well, now you have look like it's an order number or whatever, scene number along with the scene name. So again, workflow. They concentrated on workflow. Another added button, enable follow actions. This is the one I have to kind of really understand what it does. You have that button for that right there, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they changed anything as far as situations right here. We talked about link in another video before. We linked some shit up or whatnot, man. But as far as everything, how this looks is the same. Arrangement view still looks the same. Nothing really new added here or whatnot. I'm not exactly sure if anyone noticed, but your little view right here, if you bring your mouse cursor, there's a up and down arrow. Just bring that down. Now you have a bigger view of your arrangement window, so you don't have to strain at those little small lines and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying, that's all old news right there, man. But again, I can just keep on going on and think about functions and features that they motherfucking added and stuff like that. It's really awesome, man. Go ahead and download that 90-day trial, man. If you got the money, go ahead and spend it. If you still got a little bit of that stimulus check, man, go on ahead and get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's well worth the money, man. I always say German ingenuity is the best. The BMWs, the Mercedes, Ableton Live, you know what I'm saying, and other German products, they really do a good job on developing and designing and creating their shit right there. Enough of me talking, man. Y'all be easy out there, man. Again, follow, subscribe to this channel right here, Super Mario, man. I'll probably come and stream to you guys on tomorrow here in Ableton Live. We're gonna go ahead and create, and I'm gonna learn a little bit more tonight and on tomorrow during the daytime, and I'll come at you guys early at the same time. What I'm doing is it's been told to me, man, you stream too late, so I'm trying to bring my streaming down a little bit, so come at you guys at about 8 o'clock. As long as that little 3-year-old mine stayed the hell out of my goddamn studio on my stream, we're gonna be all right. So he growed up, man. He'd be turning 4 here in the next couple of weeks or whatnot, man. So You know what I'm saying? Longest time of Jerry on, I think he'll be all right, man. So, again, man, I'll catch y'all guys on tomorrow. That's Ableton Live. Definitely go check it out. Check out all the videos. You'll love the program. If you haven't tried it, do not be discouraged of the GUI. Get past the GUI. I'm telling you, you're going to have fun. I ain't never, ever in my 15 to 16 year of making music had fun with a DAW like I have with Ableton Live. And I can tell you that, man. So, hey, look at me, look at Swiss Beats, look at Timbaland, and look at the increasing numbers. Hell, October 1st, he's a producer out of Dallas. He saw me use Ableton Live, and I inspired a goddamn producer that's on. Like, he was like, what's that you're using? He saw the push too. And I was like, man, that's Ableton Live. You ain't never used. Nah, man, I'm on Machine. He was like, man, I'm gonna have to check that out. Shit, 2 months later, yeah, I saw his ass on Instagram using the push. So, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool that, you know what I'm saying, you can influence people to really jump on something and they can really have fun. And he's still using it till this day, man. So shout out to October 1st, man. Cool brother, man. He gave it to me straight, man. Kind of evaluated me on some oh, that audio still in there? Okay, cool. All right then. Well, shit, man. But yeah, man. October 1st, real cool dude and stuff like that. Real good. You know, you work with Rick Ross and stuff like that, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Ableton Live, man. Y'all definitely go check it out. 11th version, man. Came out 23rd, man. It's only a day old, man. Definitely get the 90-day trial. Try it out, man. You're gonna have fun. Just remember, with Ableton Live, it's not about just making beats. It's the audio aspect of it. You can record audio, mix and mingle it, bring the tempo down, pitch it up, do whatever you want, chop it up, and it's gonna stay fixed to the grid and stuff like that, man. I try to tell people that all the time. Certain dolls you can't do that with, man. So y'all have fun with Ableton Live, man. I'll catch y'all on tomorrow, man. This is your boy Super Mario, man. Y'all check me out singing, y'all.
Greatness.